Nothing is off limits to techno.
Moments later.
There's so many. Generic intro and the that goes me here, back with another Technoblade video. This is actually a lot sooner than I expected to react to this again, but I absolutely love the first Potato War video, which was requested by a super insane patron, and then it won the poll by an absolute landslide. And I enjoyed that video so much just because it was so silly and funny, and just it was the perfect way a Minecraft video should be. The whole goal was silly and goofy. He made tons of just random jokes and just did the math, and he was super serious at times. It's super funny. Absolutely love that video. You can check my reaction to that. I'll leave it right up there. Also, give you a link down below in the description. I might make a playlist in the future if I keep on reacting to Technoblade videos, which I really enjoyed. A lot of people asked you if I was going to react to the second one or not, and I was like, yes, the video is a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this video, and you all showed so much love for that video. All the proceeds from the first week of the video, from the first video, will be donated to the Sarcoma Foundation of America, which is the same charity that his merch sells goes to or supports now. So whatever that video makes in the first week, which this video is coming on Friday, that video came on a Tuesday. Patrons got it a day early. I could not do it if it wasn't for them. I'm completely against paywalls because I'm here to make you smile, not to make you pay. I want to make as many people's day better as I can. So thank you so much for clicking on this video. I do read every single one of your comments, so leave them down below. I respond to a lot of comments as well, so you know I'm actually reading them. I can't respond to every single one of them or else I'd be here forever because I get hundreds of comments every single day. But thank you so much for being here. Like I said, shout out to the patrons. And after this video, I'm going to keep the intro short, but after this video I'm gonna just show some more appreciation for the people that watched the first video, because I expected things to go really badly. Like, I expected to get hate for that video, and I got the complete opposite. So I'll leave a little thank you at the end just so the intro is not super long. But let's go ahead and jump into Potato War 2. Apparently Potato War 2 and 3 are supposed to be better than the first, but the first video is perfect.
Didn't you already win the Potato War?
But he has to make sure.
But no. The Potato Wars never ended.
No,
to
never.
Understand how things ended up like
I
this,
said, I streamed
got to go back to November.
Minecraft on Mondays.
When I dethroned Squid Kid and became the #1 potato farmer in Skyblock, I went to his island and laughed at him for half an hour. Then my co-op members showed up.
He also
and we
explained.
all started laughing at him. It was not a good day for Squid Kid.
Yeah, he's #2 now. Oh my god, he changed it. I love that. That's hilarious. And also the potatoes is
and then I left.
All time.
Squid warned me that he wasn't giving up on rank #1, but I didn't
also you
care.
explained the
so
AFK
I uploaded
thing.
the Great Potato War. But in the days after that, I did nothing. I'd spent so long working to become #1. Now that I had done it, I
don't know what to do next.
Anything at all. I had no idea what to do with myself. I mean, the video did all right, but not nearly enough to justify the time I had spent on it. And after I uploaded it, many people started using potato minions that the price of potatoes dropped 30% in the auction house. My plans to become rich had failed both in-game
but you're still
and
#1
in real
in
life.
potatoes.
But at least I had my potato rank. But when I visited Squid Kid's island 3 days later, what I found shocked me. He had 23 minion slots. Now, when I made the Great Potato War, some people criticized me for violating Sun Tzu's most basic tenet. Whatever you do,
Sun Tzu.
Don't reveal all your techniques in a YouTube video.
Dude, I remember when Sun Tzu said that.
Moron. So my belief that the Potato War was
complete
already
utter
over had been
climpungus.
baseless. Between my 3 extra minion slots, most of Squid's minions not being max level, and the price of catalysts skyrocketing due to needing the same materials as the new quest, Squid Kid would need almost 100 million coins to catch up. And I knew for a fact he was broke. I decided to do some investigative journalism. I'd seen a new sign on Squid's Island advertising his new guild. So I did what any normal person would do and bought another alt account, and then I infiltrated the guild. But what I found confirmed.
Nothing is off limits to techno.
Helping Squid Kid. I'd cyberbullied Squid too hard. People had seen the video, felt bad, and gone to his island to hand him the spare items he needed to make more slots, or in some cases just pay him millions of coins.
Why?
All with the express purpose of defeating Technoblade once and for all. Now I can't complain about other people getting free stuff.
I wonder how
Squid
Kid believes or feels now.
To my arch nemesis by my own viewers, it was a bro moment.
Yeah,
he had a farm even stronger than my own. My worst fears.
There has to be a max.
Squid was catching up. If I wanted to remain #1, I had to act fast. Once more, I consulted the wisdom of ancient times.
Oh, Sun Tzu.
When your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt.
That honestly sounds kind of like
my plans,
something
so I
Sun Tzu
boarded
would
up
say.
the Potato Dome. I hired
potatoes in
goons
here.
and swore them to secrecy. I knew Squid would be monitoring my actions, so I started an SMP series to throw him off the trail. And like that, I began my plan. I knew there was
what was the
only one
time
way
difference
to defeat
between
Squid
1 and 2?
once and for all, by building a farm so powerful it reached the theoretical potato limit. And to do that, I would have to do something no solo player had ever done before. Unlock the 24th minion slot.
That's probably expensive.
Easy. Fortunately, I'd already reached 100 million coins by selling potatoes before prices had fallen. I paid my goons to start
He probably made
the
the market fall.
we needed, whether that was by purchasing directly from NPCs or scouring the auction house 24/7. In the meantime, I headed to the Spider's Den, where I fought Tier 4 Tarantula bosses until I reached Spider Slayer 5, unlocking the Tarantula minion, which gave several new minion crafts. Progress was steady, but we soon encountered an obstacle.
Dude, it's so
enchanted mud, and it was such a useless item that even if you had the money to pay for it, nobody was selling it on the auction house. I had to go on a manhunt to find someone who was actually using sheep minions so I could trade for it correctly. This guy says he has some enchanted button for me. Wait, you're not pulling a Foogle, are you?
What is that?
You wanted some enchanted sugar cane, so that's the approximate equivalent in value. Pleasure doing business with you, Foogle.
Okay.
I partially forgive you for your past crimes.
Past?
It took
Did he
3
commit any
days
crimes?
and over 80 million coins, but we finally got all the materials we need to craft. Just look at this.
Also, how in the world do people not just invade his island
24/7? These are enough to make 50 unique crafts, and then we'll have 24 minion slots. So we're just gonna speed up the craft in here.
Okay. 20. It took 45 minutes to edit all this.
We did it, boys.
To get the 24th minion slot.
The 24th minion was up, and my farm was now producing 1,067,000 potatoes per day.
That's so many
I now
catalysts.
had the maximum number of minions, but if I wanted to make the greatest possible potato farm, there was still one upgrade I needed to get. An upgrade even dumber than all the past upgrades combined. Unfortunately, the website I used to stock Squid Kid's auction bids revealed that he was already working on it. I had no other choice.
Oh, so he knew what he was doing.
The most useless item in the game is a minion expander, but that was before I learned about the flycatcher. The flycatcher is an upgrade which increased minion speed by 10%, 5% more than the minion expanders I was currently using. Oh, but Technoblade, that sounds great. Wrong. You would not believe how difficult it is to make a flycatcher. First, you need a fly swatter, which drops from less than 1% of high-level tarantula bosses, and then you need over 10 million coins worth of tarantula silk. To give you guys a quick visual of how many materials we're gonna need some of this.
There's gonna be, yep, there's more. Look at that, more. Oh, I like how he has them on breaking up so he can like
some of these and a little bit of that.
Put all that in his inventory.
And now, if we combine all of that together, we can make one flycatcher.
One?
I need 24 of these.
For each minion.
Task, but I knew we had to start immediately. I'd been stalking Squid Kid's Twitter, so I knew he was a college student.
Why were you stalking his Twitter?
November. Exam season. Squid Kid would be at his weakest. We had to get
Squid
as
Kid
many
a YouTuber? I mean, he's a college kid,
before winter break. I once more gathered my goons and ordered them to acquire the needed materials. My main problem was money. I still had a few tens of millions of coins left over, but if I wanted 24 flycatchers, that wasn't even close to enough. Fortunately, the Potato Dome was making over 3 million coins per day, not including the cost of buying Catalyst, which was not an issue for me. Remember when I flexed on all of you with my chest full of Catalyst?
He had more.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I was holding back. One of the things I did to raise money was grind candy during spooky festivals, which is how I unlocked this skeleton horse pet, which was a huge flex back in November, and now nobody cares at all. But the important thing about this skeleton horse pet is that there's actually a bug that most people don't know about.
What is it?
The skeleton horse can trample crops on other people's islands.
Sabotage.
Just kidding. I'd never do something like that.
Really?
Because I'm a good person.
It
turns out it's really easy to glitch through doors, so the people visited my island formed an orderly queue to wait their turn to break into the dome. This community is the worst. Getting
so
was taking weeks, but getting the
I guess you make other players invisible,
quite
maybe?
easy. Sure, it's an incredibly rare boss drop, but the thing is, it's only useful for making flycatchers, an item which literally only 2 people on the server were going for, which is how my alt account ended up in a bidding war with Squid Kid.
Yeah. Oh, it's his alt account. Okay. But how does he move it to the next one?
Why? Why did he?
Why did he invite you to the party?
Now
why?
he's in the guild chat. Pomme de terre. And I've been kicked.
Oh, you were in
breaking
his
into the dome have now
guild.
started a potato cult. I don't know how to feel about this. It ended up taking 5 weeks of constant grinding, but on Christmas Eve, we finally had 24 flycatchers. This was
so why did he
thanks
wait
to
to do
this
it all
man who used his expert business skills to outsource the work to dozens of Skyblock tryhards, ultimately contributing 3,000 stacks of tarantula webs, for which I paid over 100 million coins. We'd finally done it. We created the strongest possible potato farm, producing
and then they probably came out with an update.
129,000 potatoes.
I love it. They did the math. It's so
Squid's
silly.
army wasn't slacking off either, and 2 weeks later, he too had the strongest theoretical potato farm.
So
now
he
the
can't
only
pass
way for
you.
him to catch up would be to farm potatoes by hand, and he had already started. I spent 10 hours constructing a gigantic potato farm covering over 21,000 blocks. For the
Can you make it automated in a sense?
Yeah, this is mine.
Wait, Reaper Scythe?
You just rob it and sell it.
I'll just be taking this.
What does that
This is good.
do?
I've been pretty broke recently. If you're wondering why I borrowed one of the strongest weapons in the game, it's because the Reaper Scythe has an ability that's crucial for farming potatoes. Now that I had it, I could finally...
now it's literally by... It's a hoe.
My farm is finally
Holy
complete.
crap.
And it only takes 85 minutes to replant. I made an AFK machine on my island so planted potatoes would keep growing even when I wasn't online. For a few days in January, there was a bug affecting a lot of farming minions. Potato minions were only making 33% the potatoes they were supposed to. Like any normal person, I immediately asked myself, how can I use this information to destroy my enemies? Hey, Squid, notice anything about your minions lately?
They're not producing enough?
Yeah.
Island disallows
I
guess.
farmed potatoes for so long that I began to question my sanity. I knew it was bad when one time, after finishing planting potatoes, I took a nap, and when I woke up I had no idea how long I'd been asleep, but when I checked my farm, I instantly knew, these potatoes have been growing for 3.5 hours. Shut up. I don't have a problem. Overall,
do they really take that long?
Farming over 1 million potatoes by hand.
By...
And at the same time, I farmed over
get, like,
5 million. I had to replant this entire field 19 times. Every day I monitored Squid's live streams on Twitch to the point where I amassed 9,000 channel points. I made sure to farm potatoes whenever he was live to demoralize him.
Is he really planting potatoes too?
Yes.
Go check. This dude has a mental illness.
As time went on, you could begin to hear the hope draining from his voice.
I just can't believe how much he's farming. We need Minecraft Mondays to come back.
At this point,
I do Minecraft Monday. I didn't even know that was like a common thing. Apparently,
I had no idea how large my lead was. I can see
my own
potato count and what rank I am, but Squid has disabled the API setting that allows other people to see exactly how many potatoes he's at. Little does he know, I've spent the last 4 months meticulously updating a spreadsheet of our potato counts, which I did by crawling through his farm and timing each of his minions with the stopwatch every day to calculate his exact potato output. Based on the math, I should be about 22 million potatoes ahead, which would take over 200 hours of farming by hand
like the 13 and 14 million?
At that point, I thought the potato war was truly over.
No, there's more.
Everything changed
when
with
the Fire
pet
Invasion
update. The first change is that flycatchers got buffed to plus 20%, instantly increasing my potato farm's yield to 1,231,000 potatoes per day. Of course, the main part of the pet update was the pets themselves. I immediately started looking for a pet that would help me win the war. Unfortunately, none of the pets seemed geared towards potato farming. The best option I could find was the rabbit pet, which gave a small boost to your farming experience. A higher farming level gives you a small chance to get extra potatoes when you farm them by hand, so I figured the rabbit pet would probably help me farm
What level is that?
Maybe 1% faster.
It could be epic at worst, but we want legendary, please.
It turned out rabbit pets had a secret third ability that only legendary variants had, which increased the speed of farming minions by up to 30%.
Ooh!
And Squid had no idea it existed. I had to
level up my
one way
to get ahead
as fast as possible, and since pet experience is based on skill experience, I decided to grind alchemy. You see, Alchemy is the rich man's skill, alright? If you have the money to burn on expensive ingredients, you can level up insanely quickly. And this was almost 2 months after I'd finished spending all my money on
does he have Northern Lights?
I had money to burn. I spent so many hours brewing potions that I ended up ranked 4 globally in alchemy. You want to know what level my rabbit is today? 96. It's not even max. This experience requirement is ridiculous.
That's a lot
of
experience.
Squid was fishing to level up his epic squid pet. It wasn't until 4 days after the update that he learned about the legendary rabbit, and got one of his own. But it was too late. His pet sucks. It's level like 65 or something. Thanks to the rabbit pet, my minions now produce 1,586,000 potatoes per day.
What would that in one day
exactly
get him in the
leaderboard
leaderboard
right now, because the rabbit pet only works when you're online. But the pet update has definitely pushed it to at least 25 million. Since the war began, I have farmed 158 million potatoes. Which in hot
does this world like still exist? Like, does this Skyblock world still exist?
This spot. One last thing I'd like to mention: while I was stalking Squid on my ult, the entire lobby was just piling on him in the chat. They were just
that's a little
after
mean.
the first Potato War video, Squid got 40,000 subscribers in the
But
YouTube rank, and ever
I'm
since
gonna talk about
then,
Technoblade after the video based on the comments I learned.
Because of Technoblade, it's all luck. He sucks.
I just like
this
to take
is
a
the
moment
second
to
video I've
defend
ever seen of
Squid
him
and say it's not all luck.
I mean, luck was obviously a big factor. Nobody's denying that.
But the thing is, most opportunities are created by luck. It takes skill to grasp those opportunities and turn it into success.
That's fair, yeah.
The Potato War video would have been so much less funny if Squid wasn't #1 and it was just some random boring guy. Now I talked to Squid afterwards. He's an adult. He doesn't care at all, but I care.
He doesn't care. He definitely cares.
Say something nice to him. Compliment his hair or something, because he's been dealing with cringe hate for too long, man. We gotta help him. That being said, if Squid Kid thinks he can take my potato rank, he'd better go farm for 1,000,000 years. It ain't happening, dude. You think I've been insane in this video?
He didn't pass me
Wrong.
this
There's
one.
actually so many techniques and strategies that I can't even put in this video,
Like I said,
because
he
he
putting
hasn't
out
discovered
updates.
them yet. I'm keeping them in reserve.
Really?
You have no idea. This man's been playing checkers while I've been farming potatoes. He's through.
Oh, the third one is the finale. I don't know when that's going to be. I had a lot of people ask me if I was going to, wait, is it? I just don't want there to be, like, copyright issues with the, like, once the video goes live. But I had a lot of people ask. I read every single comment. A lot of people in the first video asking if I was going to watch more of them. Absolutely. As you can tell from this video, the first video was a perfect 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Because the entire idea is silly and goofy, and like it brought math and it's like a serious level about something very silly and goofy, and just because it's fun. Like, I don't care, but he cares about it, and I'm willing to see what he goes through and what he has to do, and just to be the #1 potato farmer on Skyblock. Like, it's not something that I would think I ever cared about, but because he cares about it, I'm just like, sure, let's see how you do it. And then he does that and goes crazy and does all the math, and like, farming that many potatoes by hand is insane. But another thing was, I was scared. I thought for sure when I watched that first video I was gonna receive a lot of, like, I guess, mean comments and a lot of people not wanting me to react to Technoblade. Quite the opposite. I had a lot of people like jokingly threaten me to watch more and like ask if I was gonna watch more, and I'm like, yes, absolutely. Nobody said anything negative. Everybody's super positive. They talked about Technoblade as a person. Like I said, I heard about his passing. I've heard of him before he passed away, and then he passed away, and then that was obviously a huge deal. But I'd never watched any of his videos. I remember watching the video of his, like, I'm pretty sure his dad wrote, like, or the letter that Techno, wrote, where Techno had the, he, like, talked in the beginning, kind of like the farewell thing. I know he uploaded a video that was, like, Technoblade Never Dies. I haven't watched that one. I've only ever saw the video, like, announcing his passing, which his birthday was going to be June 1st, which is a couple days away, unfortunately. So he would have been, what, 24? Because he's born in 1999. He's younger than me, dude. That's younger than me. That's freaky and scary and sad. But, like I said, all the revenue from the first Great Potato War video, the first week of ad revenue, is going to the Sarcoma Foundation of America, which is the same charity that his merch sales support. So I don't know how much that video is made, obviously, because I'm recording this on Wednesday. That video went live on Tuesday. So thank you so much to all the people that supported the video and watched that and told me how awesome Technoblade was. He apparently heard that he might lose a limb, and he started writing jokes about losing limbs and stuff like that. And he was just apparently just a hilarious dude that just was just all for laughs. And, you know, there's needs to be more people like Technoblade, but there'll never be another Technoblade. This video was incredible. Thank you so much for watching the video, and thank you so much for supporting the first video and supporting this video. And there's gonna be more Technoblade videos in the future. I really thoroughly enjoyed them, honestly. So hearing that a video I really enjoyed, that people want me to watch more of them, that could not be a better feeling. So thank you so much all the people that showed support. I hope you subscribe and become a patron, get these videos a day early, and support the channel, and allow me time to have a paywall on the channel, because I'm here to make you smile, not make you pay. I'll be reading all of your comments. Also be live stream day at 5 p.m. playing some Dragon Ball Fighters with viewers on Xbox, and then Saturday Portal 2, very first playthrough of that on Twitch at 5 p.m. as well. And like I said, I stream Minecraft on Monday as well. But I hope to have a wonderful rest today, most importantly. But until next video, take care and keep the music.
We were